Hello, my Taurian feminines. Welcome to Daughter of Wind Tarot. My name is Mara. I'll be taking care of your intuitive needs today. All right, ladies, femmes, whoever you are, welcome. So let's dive right into this. It looks like on our TikTok preview, we had a 10 of air, which is a 10 of swords, which is the ending of a completion or the completion of a cycle. It's putting down those burdens, and it looks like you've transmuted that and you have walked away from it. So that's the total energy, is there has been a completion, right? Excuse me. Here we have the Page of Fire in reverse. So in the past, there was supposed to be a brand spanking new start, passionate new start, but something went wrong. And so we're going to get into that. Here I have the Five of Water. Five of Cups is definitely an energy that, and I kind of get it from her, like, and it's not making fun of anybody, but Five of Cups is kind of the crying over spilt milk. I believe in the traditional tarot, there are 3 cups that are spilt, but there's 2 ones that are like filled with abundance, but you're not looking at them, right? But we can all get into that place. It's part of the process of a 10 of Swords, right? Is moving through the emotional water, which is the 5 of the water realm, and working through the pain and transmuting that. So then we have here, I love, is 10 of Pentacles. You are getting your pentacle on, which I love. This is about your own stability. This isn't, sometimes 10s can mean that someone else is involved, but here I just see her as a singular, like, you know what? I'm going to do it all by myself. And there's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with doing that for a time or wanting that or not. People are like, oh, well then, she might as well wear a pantsuit too, or whatever, I'm going to do it all by myself. But no, unless we are secure and can trust ourselves to take care of our own needs emotionally, physically, legacy-wise, financially, then how are we supposed to offer that to anyone else? So we are supposed to try and build that for ourselves and be able to do it for ourselves before we can try and attempt to do anything with anyone else, right? So we have 6 of Fire, which is just victory and moving forward and getting the heck out of Dodge again, which I believe the Taurians, the masculine, I know the 2 of yours are intertwined, but I don't want to get too much into their reading and bring that energy into your reading. So let's go ahead and get although these guys have been kind of, the animals have definitely been showing up in each other's regions, which is really interesting. Happy Venus direct, by the way. Oh, I should get a little, well, I don't know. We got a bunch of other retrogrades going, but excuse me. So let's get an animal energy for my femmes, my Taurian femmes, please. Woo! I'm going to take that, yep. Hairy legs. Why do we have hairy legs here? Okay, got it. Really interesting. So here we have Sea Serpent. Sea Serpent to me is all about, and it's from the etherical realms. Here we have the air, here we have fire. This is the alchemical symbol for the ether, which means up and above the clouds. And here I just feel that you've got this idea, right? Sea Serpent, you've got an idea that you've been keeping to yourself and keeping it close to your core, right? That you want to work on. Perhaps something that's going to give you those 10 pentacles. Tarantula, its meaning has a lot of different things, and here I just feel like hairy legs, and hairy legs. Oh, and I was watching Adelina Bond, and I first got introduced to this deck. She said, just kind of something that walks by you and brushes past you, and it's like, oh, hairy legs. But for me, I see it as the hair is the antenna. Get that from not Spiritual OG, the other one. But I feel like it's a filter, like it can be a filter, like when you have curly hair and the wind blows through your hair and you catch everything, it's like Velcro. That's what I feel here. Yeah, it's like Velcro, like you've took on a lot of energies from your environment and picked up a lot of energies that might have brought your vibration low and made you angry or self-victimized or what have you, and perhaps the person you were dealing with. And then here we have Moth. Though Moth, I feel that you're a moth to your own flame. I love that so much. You're like, you know what? Again, it's getting your 10 of Pentacles, getting out of there, and you're like, I'm going to be my own flame and my own moth. I'm going to do it myself, right? I don't know. I've never gotten that off that card. I mean, I get moth to the flame all the time, but not someone being their own moth to their own flame. So let's get an energy for the person you're if they're not even in here. You know what? They're not even in here. If somebody shows up, we'll get an energy for them. All right, so let's go the good tarot. Okay, we're going to go back to the good tarot. We're going to clarify 10 of air. Ooh, Queen of Earth. Queen of Earth. Ooh, Messenger of Earth. Four of water, ace of fire. So again, we have more. So here you're coming up as queen of earth. So standing firm, planted. I mean, you are Taurus, right? So, I mean, you're showing up in your own reading here. And we have in the, you know, that there's a messenger of earth, a knight of pentacles that did not, so there's an opportunity that did not come your way, a physical opportunity that did not pan out and come out your way, which is also indicated here, like four of water. Maybe you were in a four of water state where you're just like, again, that four of water is, we've got all these things, you know, there's these three cups and you're staring at these three cups. Like, what else is there? And the divine is trying to hand you a fourth cup. And you're just like, yeah, I don't see anything here versus looking up, right? So another one of those kind of, you know, in your head about a fire and you, there was supposed to be, I mean, who would not be in their head and kind of looking around, not, you know what I mean? We all get stuck. We all get hung up and bound up in a lot of the pathologies that are surrounding us. But here you've got this ace of fire, the ace of fire that was not, and here's the thing, I know people say it all the time, but man's rejection is God's protection, guaranteed. I'm 40 years old and I'm just figuring that one out. And now I'm like, oh, didn't get that house. Oh, didn't that, thank you. Praise baby Jesus and everybody and, you know, source, God, universe, whatever. Because the reason why I wasn't supposed to have that job, that person, that house, whatever it is for my best interest. I'm going to believe that the universe and the God, source, spirit universe is, source divine is trying to look out for my best interests, whether I thought it was going to work out or not. So Page of Wands in reverse. Let's go ahead and, oh, we're sticking with this. I'm trying to use other decks so I can get doubles, but I guess we're just using this. Well, obviously wants to fly. Woo! Oh, wow. Yeah. All right. So so there was some heartbreak, right? Clarifying this page is fiery new start in the past. There was heartbreak over something. You know, and if I'm going to be starting putting content, I've been saying this for months and months and months now, but on my Patreon, we're going to be having a lot longer reads so we can get into these a lot more, but I've got to try and keep these nice and succinct so that they can upload to YouTube within the week. So here we have, there's a page of earth. Isn't that the same oh, that was the messenger of earth. So there was an offer, a physical offer that didn't go through. I feel like this is very redundant. And we have a tower. The tower meaning something was stripped away. The divine came in and either took this relationship with this person or this opportunity. Again, I feel like it is love, that it's a romantic. Actually, you know what? I'm not feeling that this is necessarily romantic. Three of Swords can indicate that there was a relationship. Here, you know, a fiery new start. But when we're talking about new starts and Page of Wands, that's all about creativity. So it could have been a job opportunity. It could have been a project that you bombed on or something, or, you know, who knows? So it doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. I felt like I needed to go ahead and say that because I'm like, who is this person? Whatever. I guess just a lot of times we get freaked out over people, and I do set this as an intention for love, but I'm not getting completely romantic. It might happen out here. So the divine came in and stripped you of something, right? That's what the tower comes when we are in a situation where we're up in our heads and not getting out of our heads, that they'll come in and take care of, you know, rearrange situations and entities around you in order to get you to pay attention, right? That's why whenever I hear something in the tower in the reading, I don't get scared necessarily, but if I get, you know, getting message and listening to readers, the readers, you know, I have a few that really resonate with me, and they're like, usually tower's like, well, there's gonna be a tower, and you know, and I'm like, all right, I'm doing it, I'm out. The last tower I had, I am down to a suitcase right now, like one suitcase, two paintings, my photography light, and a laptop. That's down from suitcases. From a tower that I had, you know, friggin' 2 years ago, I was running around with 6 suitcases, and now I have one. Granted, it's very freeing, but that's why you see me in the same clothes over and over and over again. Just heads up. If a tower's coming, it's nothing necessarily to be afraid of, but it kind of is, because here's the thing. The tower, having an imminent tower, that means that there's something you can change. So you can do something. For me, I was like, tower, I didn't even, you know, I had no concept of what a tower was. But then when I did, then the towers really came in, right? They're not going, you know, God, the divine spirit, they're not going to put you through anything that you can't handle, obviously. But if it's something, and if you're awake and there's something that's been told to you over and over, like red flag, you just got your ass beat by your husband, red flag, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to make light of domestic violence. But I should have gotten out of my marriage the first time my ex put a friggin', you know, his fist through a wall. Like, 2 weeks into our marriage, red flag, maybe there's some anger issues. I don't know, underlying the surface. And it took me 6 years to figure out exactly what those issues were. So, call, judgment call. Yeah, 5 of water. Judgment call in reverse, meaning there was a bad judgment call. Bad judgment call. We all make them, right? Henceforth, my last marriage. Not trying to bash my ex-husband. I wasn't good, a great wifey. I mean, I was kind of awesome. But no, I had my shit to work through too. That's obviously, or else I would have picked up on the red flags, right? If I was a whole and source, if that was not a karmic relationship for me to learn things, then I wouldn't have ended up with that person in the first place. So we all bring those things out. It's whether we learn. I've obviously, moved on and have done the inner work because I didn't want to screw up my next marriage if I decide to get married again. And I was like, okay, that didn't work. What can I learn from this? Be the vulture. That was one of our cards today. Be the vulture. What can I gain and glean from the dead bones of this relationship? So we have A-OK and King of Earth in reverse. So we have a true pair here. Okay, it's a relationship. All right, we got a true pair. We have got a King of Earth and a King of Earth and a Queen of Earth on the board, both in reverse. Bad judgment call. Things happen fast with someone that was not, King of Earth. King of Pentacles is like the most amazing king before the Emperor. And so is the Queen of, if there were a hierarchy of Queen, yeah, we want the cups and everything like that. But I just feel like if someone's going to be there like for the long haul, like a King of Earth or a Queen of Earth, and they're in the upright, that the love is there. They hold. It's that earth energy, right? Taurus is that they hold down the fort, but they multitask. They have the love. They have this. The cups, I feel, is kind of like my mom. I wish my mom had been a mother of, a Queen of Cups, because my love language is audio. I need to hear that I'm loved. And it's not that I have to hear it, but that's something that really, I listen to audiobooks. I've read more audiobooks, listening, and I've learned more from listening to podcasts and everything like that. I ever did possibly even reading actual books, like visually. We all have learning languages and learning styles, and there's all sorts of things that go into how we perceive and how we process information, and the information that's coming from us. For me, perhaps it would have been better for me to have a mom that maybe, didn't try and provide everything, all the gifts and this, that, and the other, and I just needed to hear I love you, because it's my love language. I can't talk. First full week of Mercury retrograde, and you thought it was bad last week. Wait till next week. Or this week. Okay. So you had a King of Earth. You had this relationship. It went fast. I feel like it's kind of a flash in a pan, right? But you went ahead and said, you know what? I'm going to go to my happy. I'm going to go ahead and create something for myself. We got 10. Ooh. Oh, that was in reverse. Sorry. I'm like, I like that in reverse. We've got a 5 of Swords. Finally getting away from the drama. Woo. Yeah. Interesting. Getting away from the drama, which is the 5 of Swords, and you got all these other birds, it's like maybe there were other people that were, talking in your ear, but this is a very lonely 2 of Wands. This is like, Spirit, take the wheel, just carry me to where I need to go, but I want to go, right? Number 2 is taking that first step forward and saying and making the decision that's like, I'm going to go, but this particular card is like, I'm sad about it, right? But you're going towards a 4 to build a new foundation. New foundation? I'm not sure with who, what, when, or where. It, doesn't look like an awful, well, okay, there's a lot of major arcana here. We have the Tower, we've got the King of Pence, we've got the Call, we've got Aces all up in here. And yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on here. So I don't know, again, the rest of that story. Maybe that's something we can pick up, the storyline we can pick up on the Patreon reads. So, also, I will be starting to paste that link in the bottom, and I'll be starting to do August, right? Because we're just getting into July, and I'm supposed to be like a psychic, right? So I should be doing readings for the month ahead for you, right? I just like doing them as we go because energy changes so much. I'm gonna be like, oh, this is gonna happen July. But it's like decisions, there's so many decisions that can be made like between now and then that I just don't feel like it's necessarily accurate. And that's why I'm not sure I'm going to be putting like timestamps on. If you see a timestamp on one of my readings, it's like if I put June 2020 or July 2020, it's only for the algorithm to try and pick me up to have that stuff in the title. So yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, moving on. 6 of Fire. You got an Ace of Air. This is a brand new spanking. Actually, Santoro, she talks about the Ace of Air being a tower, but it being a positive tower instead of everything being stripped down. Well, everything has been stripped down. Now you've got a brand new spanking just idea, perhaps creative project that you're going to, perhaps a new person. Oh, upright? Okay, because I thought it was in there. Upright, all right. Page of water and messenger of fire. We've got an offer of love and a knight of wands coming in. What is going on? All right, time to use a new deck. Let's do a little clarification. We're at 15 minutes. Yeah, we've got a minute. Clarify this. Ooh, slippery. It's a slippery little bugger. I got a new deck and I love it, but it's slippery. Oh, I've already done this. Okay. Clarify Ace of Air. Clarify Ace of Air. Ooh. You got it? Okay. The Fool. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Whoa! Up. Sorry, I just, like, how cool is this? So you got the Fool, right? You got the Fool. This is a brand new beginning. This is going on your way. I'm going forward. I'm stepping out. I'm stepping out on faith with the Ace of Air, a brand new beginning. And then we have an Ace of Wands. This Ace of Wands, this Ace of Fire was in the reverse over here, and now it's in the upright. You're like brand new beginning, brand new passionate beginning. And then we have a Page of Water, so I feel like this is another relationship, or it's the same one coming back. Clarify Page of Water. Oh, clarify Page of Water. Crazy. Oh, wow. 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 Peeker. What? Upright? So this page of, I'm like, how much time do we have? This Page of Water is clarified by the Page of Swords, incoming truth from an Emperor. Why does this feel, okay, this has got to be separate. Why is the Emperor in reverse? I don't know. I'm going to take it as all the way, and then I'll clarify Emperor in reverse. Because it's like a page coming in. Oh, ego. Someone's coming in as a Page of Swords, right? Page of Swords. They're genuine. They've got truth, but they're a little tactless, right? They're pages. They're kids. They don't have like, I don't know what I'm trying, you know, the vivivishwa, the vishwa. I don't know. Like they don't have, but they're truthful, right? But we got an Emperor in reverse. Emperor reverse likes control. I mean, Emperor in the upright likes control, right? But in reverse, not so much. Maybe a little too controlling. Right, so we'll check in there and see why he's in the reverse. Because then we have an Eight of Wands, which means, well, I'm sorry, this came out first. Then we have the Queen of Coins with an Eight of Wands. So that message is coming in to a Queen of Wands from an Emperor in reverse and a Page of Swords. Why is this? Let's ask the Lenormand and Kipper. Why is this Emperor in reverse? Okay. Wanting to talk. Okay, that's good. I'll show you. But why is he in reverse? Oh, okay. This Emperor wanting to come in with a Queen of Coins. We've got two Queen of Pentacles here. You're showing up. You've showed up twice in your... And then we have, you know, the King. Is this the same person? I'm going to ask my teeny tiny. Is this the same with the man on the bottom? Is this the same? I'd like to know if the Emperor and the King of Earth is the same person. Everybody wants to know. Change is coming. Oh, this is the same person. Why? This person has changed. Storks represent change. There has been an ending. An ending to what? Sneaky, foxy ways. That is getting cut out. This is the same person. And okay, so when I said, please clarify why the Emperor is coming, because they want to come in with a message. They want to go public. This is the first card out. Want to come public with a message of loyalty. And I was like, well, that doesn't tell me why they're in reverse. They're afraid you're going to chop their head off because they were false in the past. Biting words, you know, the sickle can be biting words, the harvesting, you know, quick. But yeah, they think you're going to be harsh and bring harshness to them. I don't know. Are you? Page of Water. Don't we have Messenger of Fire? How does, teeny tiny, how does my Taurus femmes feel about the Emperor? Wow. Okay, want to talk, do we? Okay. In the past, there was something taking about the domestic. Yeah, there was something funny. There was something that was not being seen. Pests, they eat away. There was something that wasn't right. There was something rotting about the domestic, the whole situation. You know, the house is about the domesticity, about, you know, what's here and now in the house. And then we have, but how do you feel about it? You know the message is coming in, but you don't know what it's about. Messages are coming in, but you know you don't know everything, right? The moon, right? Book of knowledge, book of secrets, and the moon is about illusions at times, depending on the read. So where are we at? 21? Okay, quick like a bunny. Clarify this messenger of fire. Ooh. Clarify messenger of fire. Jeez. Is that why we have a page and a messenger? Is this another person? Taurus, how many people do you have? There's an official person coming here. I mean, this could be the Emperor. Is this the Emperor? I don't think so, because then we get love to ending. All right, let's... Tell me more. Okay, those came out separately. Tell me more. There's a man and a... Oh, there's a man and a woman. And then what are these cards? And the key to the confusion is strength. But this is my passion. I was asking him, tell me more. I feel like this is a totally separate energy. All right, let's, is the Emperor the same person? Because, you know, official person could be Emperor, but I'm not feeling that. Emperor would come out like as wealthy man or mature man or something. How many guys are up in here? How many people are? Explosion. There's a lady that's abundant. There's abundant of love. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take this as the Emperor. I'm not going to take this as a separate person. There could be two groups of you where there's a second person, because I do get two different energies. But also, this Emperor has had an ending, and we get strength again. We get a bear again. This Emperor has come back, has gone through a death process, is coming back with passion, a message of passion, and an offer of love. They're coming fiery because there was an ending to love. I don't know. I know that's probably not satisfying, but I feel like this Emperor, I feel like, again, if there's someone else, how about this? That's how I'm ending this reading. There's passionate love. There's the key, you know, to getting out of confusion is being strong. And that this might be a reconciliation. It is Mercury retrograde. If there's someone else, because they're seeing you as love, stability, the fish, financially abundant, stable, a message of love coming in. But if there's someone else and you want to know more, if your situation is that there is another person possibly coming back, contact me and we'll do a personal read. How about that? Okay, let's get a quick animal oracle. I'm going to try and keep this at 25 minutes. What is the... All right. Oh, manifestation. Yeah, it's time for you to manifest what you want, whether you want this relationship back. Wow, talk about that tower energy, right? Didn't we have another card that had like lightning? I think that was in the last one. And life is a mystery. We have the spider spirit, which is make your dreams real, right? And there's some really good manifestation days coming up. I believe June or July, yeah, June 30th is a really big one where Pluto's conjunct Jupiter. It's like 3 days out of this year. Where, I mean, why not harness the energy of the planets? Hello. They're absolutely harnessing us with all this crazy shit that's going on. Why not we use their gravitational spill their pull for our, yeah, wow, talk about 2 manifestation cards. Electric Eel, bring your ideas to life. Whatever you got going on that's bringing you that 10 of Pentacles, and you have that Ace of Air over here. You know what? Life is a mystery. Who knows if this person's coming back into your life or whether you're going to accept them, but it's a mystery. So roll with it. I love you, Taurus. Come back and see me. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.